So, hey guys, I'm back with another video. This video is gonna be called "Stop Becoming Overwhelmed." And before I start, I want to say this will be my last video for the year. I'm gonna start fresh next year. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. The thing is, we become so overwhelmed. Now, I'm not talking about the good overwhelmed. I'm talking about the bad overwhelmed. You know how you think a lot, you be thinking so much that you think bad thoughts and you have these negative energies and negative thoughts going through your head like you're not good enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not you're not skilled enough, you start doubting yourself because you think you're not good enough. You start doubting yourself because you think you're not cool enough. Don't care about who's cool, don't care who's not. Only know that you got you. That's it. And we become so overwhelmed because we worry about what people think, what people will think about us. We're so worried about what people say or what people do. Don't care. Don't care about, don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about what people think about you. Because as long as you got you and God's got you, that's all you need. And stop becoming overwhelmed, man. If you become so overwhelmed, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to be around nobody. You don't even want to do nothing but mope around. I know because that's what I did a couple months ago. And somehow I'm still doing it. See, you said I want to talk about this, but hey, let's do it. Y'all know I talk about this a lot, but y'all know that my mom died in 2000, 20 years ago. God rest her soul. I'm at her t-shirt tonight, the t-shirt I got made for her. And, I, I finally let her spirit, I allowed her spirit to be with me. I allowed her to be with me. And, I became so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed because I don't know how to react. Should I be happy? Should I be sad? I don't know. I'm so overwhelmed because never had that happen before, man. And I still get overwhelmed sometimes, not because of that, but because of other stuff I can't talk about at this moment. But eventually I will in next year's video. Next year's videos. So, you ever feel you're so overwhelmed, comment on this video and tell me what you're overwhelmed about, and I'll be gladly to reply back to your comment. I can give you advice about how to overcome that overwhelmness, how to deal with the overwhelmness, because let me tell y'all something. Once I become overwhelmed, I get upset and I shut down. I shut down. Don't want to be bothered by people. Don't want to talk to people. Don't even want to look at people. I just shut down. And I exclude myself from all people because I'm overwhelmed for one, and I'm upset. When I become overwhelmed, I become upset. Let's just say that. People do certain things. Let me rephrase that. People do different things when they become overwhelmed. People do different things when they become overwhelmed. I don't know what y'all do. I don't know what y'all do. Everybody's different. When I become overwhelmed, I just listen to music. I just listen to music because music makes me happy. Music is my happy place. No matter what, no matter what I'm going through, music is my happy place. Like music, it's me, cause music is me. I dance and I sing, cause that gives me joy. That gives me joy. If I want to feel happiness and joy, I dance and sing. But the question is, what do you do when you become overwhelmed? What do you do when you become overwhelmed? Because you have to do something when you become overwhelmed. You have to, because if you don't do anything when you become overwhelmed, you will get so overwhelmed that you start overthinking and have these negative thoughts coming through your head and through your brain, and have these voices in your head saying you're not good enough, you're not going to make it, you're only 22 years old, you're not going to make it in life, you're barely in your 20s, and you're still a teenager, you're not going to make it in life, you barely made it in high school, you got a disability, don't do that, don't listen to that voice, because that voice is only trying to get you down. When you're trying to stay up, that voice, that's that one voice that's trying to keep you down. That's that somebody. If it's not a voice in your head, it's somebody in your life trying to put you down. Maybe somebody in your corner. Maybe somebody who supports you, who act like they support you, but they really don't. They act like they support you because when they in your presence, they act like they hang out with you, they're down with you, but when they're out of your presence, they act a different way. They be acting funny around you, and they act funny when they're not with you. They trash talk. And once we know who those haters are, just let them hate. Let them do you. Don't become overwhelmed about no haters. We don't take no overwhelm about no haters. If they hate, let them hate. I know I got haters out there, but those haters motivate me to keep going. I don't stop. When people hate on me, they can hate. I don't care. Because as long as I got me, and as long as I got God, and as long as I got the people that I love in my life, then that's all I need. Stop becoming overwhelmed, because once you become overwhelmed, you will start procrastinating, you would start second guessing yourself, you would start overthinking, and that's not good. We can't procrastinate, we can't overthink, we can't second guess. We gotta be sure about us, you gotta be sure about you, you gotta be sure that you are who you are, you gotta be sure that you know what you wanna do, you got to be sure. Because if you're not, ask God. Because God knows all of us. God created the world. He created the world before he created human. Let me say that again. God created the world before he created human. And let me tell you something. Once you become overwhelmed, you start second guessing yourself. You start, not only do you second guess yourself, you second guess God. Let me say that again. Once you become overwhelmed, not only do you second guess yourself, you second guess God. You second guess if God really exists. You second guess if Jesus really exists. Stop doing that. Because once you second guess yourself and second guess God, then you second guess everything else in your life. Period. We don't take no second guesses right here. I even second guess myself. And I learned the hard way that you can't second guess yourself. So, if you second guess yourself, then you will go through your life all confused, upset and confused, and worried about your life, worried about what you're going to do in your life, worried about who's going to be there, worried about who's going to be in your corner, worried about who's not, worried about whoever is in your corner is not in your corner now. Whoever was in your corner but acting like they're not in your corner, let me tell you something. Whoever's in your corner, whoever is acting like they're down with you in your face, but they really badmouth you outside of your presence, they're not really with you. They wasn't down with you to begin with. They wasn't down with you to begin with. So stop trusting those fans that you shouldn't trust. Because fans betray your trust. Fans betray your trust. I'm not saying that I have fans that betray my trust. I know some of my fans aren't really in my corner, and if you're not, that's cool. That's cool, and you know who you are. So if you act like you're down with me and you really not, get out of my life. Period. Get out of my life because I do not need that negativity coming here. I do not need that negativity with 2020 and 2021 coming up in a couple days. I don't need that negativity now. So, as this video comes to a close, I want to say this. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop overthinking. Stop becoming an overthinker. Stop becoming stop becoming an overthinker. Now, what's the name of this video? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But hey, stop, just stop second guess yourself. Stop becoming an overthinker and pay attention. Really pay attention to those around you, because those around you may not be in your corner. They may talk bad about you. They may badmouth you outside of your presence. So pay attention. Pay attention. Thank y'all for supporting me throughout these videos. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the last video of the year. Let's finish this year strong. I know this hasn't been the greatest year for any of us, especially with Corona in the world. And yeah, so I love you guys. I see y'all in my next video, which is next year. Aiming at January 1st or January. It's the first week of January. I know that. So I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. I love y'all. Bye bye.